Hey everyone! So this is my first time ever doing a YouTube video, so it's a little bit strange for me and still uncomfortable, but I just kind of wanted to share a little bit about my story, where I'm at now, and just like some goals and ideas that I'm bouncing around my head that I just kind of need to get out, and I figure why not record them so I can watch them someday down the road when hopefully I'm very successful. So kind of just like a background of my life and where I'm at right now with Beachbody. I have always been self-conscious of my body. I've never really felt truly comfortable. I've always felt like I needed to reach for some sort of perfection that I was never going to get to. I was a cheerleader in high school, and looking back, my body was in awesome shape. But I never really realized it because I was always comparing myself to other people. Um, and it's just gotten worse as I graduated high school, went to college, and I always said I was never going to gain the freshman 15 or whatever. And I don't think I did until just a couple of years ago. And I've put on maybe like 20 pounds. And I just really started to feel uncomfortable with my body and the way that it was looking. And I was sick of having to wear a one-piece bathing suit instead of a bikini. And I just look at all these, really fit people. And it wasn't even about like body image at that point when I was looking at all these people who have awesome muscles and abs, which I've always wanted. And just looking at their lifestyle, it wasn't even that they had confidence and they were very attractive or anything like that. It was, these are people who are living healthy, and you could just see, looking at, I always go through Instagram and look at, people who are lifting or, people who are doing Beachbody programs, and just to see just how happy they are and healthy and confident, yes, and they just seem like they have their lives together. I don't know. Maybe that's just my perception, but and for a while I always thought it wasn't attainable. There's no way that I'm going to be able to be one of those people, and kind of just went back into that self-doubt kind of mentality that I've kind of always had and I grew up with, and so I decided to do something about it. And so I started P90X. I got through maybe like 3 or 4 weeks of it. Got awesome results, but my problem was I fell off the wagon a little bit. And I'm kind of an all or nothing person, and when I mess up, and I'm a perfectionist too, which I'm sure you'll learn in future videos. But so for me, when I got behind on my workouts and I wasn't doing the nutrition, I was like, well, I just might as well just not do it. So I just totally fell off the wagon. I had been part of a Facebook group. I had a coach and just totally disregarded that, and started to eat really unhealthy, honestly. I work at a restaurant right now as a server, and there's always french fries and bread, and I would take home chicken fingers, and soda is available all day, your whole shift. You can drink as much soda as you can possibly get. And now looking at it, it's like there's so much sugar, and I was drinking so much soda, and it all goes right to my stomach. And it was just feeding into this, I'm just another American and I'm never going to be able to be fit. That's just not in the cards for me. But finally I decided, you know what, it's time to change. I'm going to be graduating college. I have one more semester left, 3 classes, and then it's time to go into the real world. And so I just kind of decided now's the time. Now's the time to get the body I've always wanted and to work hard for it and to really get serious about my fitness. And I feel like when I'm eating healthier, I have more energy when I'm exercising. And so my life is just so much more organized and on track, and my finances fall into place, and or usually it just, life flows better, when you, even though you're taking time out of your day for a workout, it gives you so much more energy that instead of, laying on the couch for an hour, I'm writing a paper or doing other productive things that I may not have been doing before. And so, yeah, I just feel like it was time to make the decision to do something. So I went back to that Facebook group that I had been a part of before, and just kind of like scrolled through all the posts that I've been missing for several months. I think it was like over 6 months. My coach had a baby in the time that, well, his wife had a baby in the time that I was gone. And yeah, she was pregnant when I was a part of the group, but like I just wasn't there, and he's already like 6 or 8 months old now. So anyway, I went through all the posts in the group and kind of looked at where people were at and what they were doing, and got reconnected with the group that way. And I noticed a lot of people were posting about this new program called T25. And so, of course, me being inquisitive, I had to look into it myself and decided, like, on the fly, like that day, I'm ordering this program because 25 minutes a day is something that I can do. And I can't make excuses because nobody is that busy where they don't have 25 minutes. You can't tell me that you can't wake up 25 minutes earlier in your day to fit in a workout, or, like there's no excuse to not do this program. And when it's only 25 minutes, my brain says, okay, I'm going to push as hard as I possibly can because it's going to be over like this, like in a snap. And so, anyway, I decided to order the program, and I just finished week 3 of it, and I'm feeling awesome, like so good. I've lost only 2 pounds really on the scale, but just my before pictures to my now pictures are incredible. And sometimes you don't notice the change day to day, but looking at those pictures, it's just incredible to see where I was and where I'm at, and then thinking of where I'm going to get eventually is just so incredible. I'm so happy. I'm feeling so much better. People at work are starting to notice, and I just want to share with the world, what has happened in my life and how T25, and I'm going to be starting Shakeology soon, so we'll see how that goes. But just the awesome company that Beachbody is just, it's so cool. And just having like the huge support team behind me with my Facebook page that I'm a part of, and then also the challenge group that I'm a part of right now. It's just cool to see so many people that are working to get fit, and it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And so that's just been the coolest thing, is to just be able to encourage other people and see other people changing like I'm changing, and just want to keep doing it. And so I don't know, I don't know how I even thought that I wanted to be a coach, but I was like, you know what, I didn't even know that coaches made money or anything. I was just like, you know what, I want to be able to share this with other people. I want to be able to say, I'm a Beachbody coach, let me help you. I want to get you to where you want to be, because it's done awesome things in my life just in the past 3 weeks, never mind what it's going to do in the next 7 weeks of this program, and for the rest of my life, because I'm just hooked on Beachbody now. Like, I can't get enough of it. I've been watching YouTube videos for hours on end about coaches and their other people's transformations, and it's insane. So I started looking online. I mentioned to my coach that I was thinking about wanting to be a coach, and I've just become consumed with the idea that I can make money, a substantial amount of money eventually, doing something that I already want to do anyway. Like, I didn't even know that money could be made by being a coach. I thought it was just a free thing that people signed up for and, wanted to do in their free time. I never thought that it could be eventually my full-time job. But since watching all these YouTube videos and looking at where other, really successful Star Diamond awesome coaches are, I realized that I can be there too. And I just am having, like, my brain is going a mile a minute because I'm a business major, and that's how my mind works. I love business. And so just thinking that I'll be able to do that and hopefully do it full time someday is just like the most incredible thing ever. So I've just kind of like wanted to say on this video some goals that I have. And sometimes I'm nervous about saying goals and putting them out there, because that means I have to do them, but it also means that I'm going to have accountability because other people are going to be hearing my goals. And, they're out there. And I feel like when you say your goals, it can make them come true. And so I want to start coaching within the next week, meeting with my coach tomorrow to talk more about it, because we live close, thank goodness. And, obviously at first it's going to start slow. It's going to be a lot of work, starting it up and stuff. And school's starting in a month. So I'm going to take this next month, hopefully, to build it enough to where I don't have to put in so much work, but who knows? I don't even know what it entails at this point. My brain is going, and I have like 12 pages of notes that I've taken off of people's webinars and YouTube videos, and woo, crazy. Anyway, so my goal is to be making enough money by December 31st, by the end of the year, to not have to go get a full-time job when I graduate, not have to rely on working for someone else and having to go to work every single day, because I'm a homebody. I love to be at home. I love people, but I love to be at home. Like, I could just stay at home all the time, and I am perfectly content with that, and can always find things to do around the house, and I just love it. And one of my dreams has always been to be a stay-at-home mom. So eventually, when I do have kids, I want to be able to have, obviously I need to still make money, but I want to be able to be at home. And so, like, just hearing other testimonials of stay-at-home moms now that have their Beachbody companies but also work from home is just amazing. So my goal is, by December 31st or January 1st, whatever, the start of the year, I want to be able to be making enough money to pay all my bills, be financially stable, and not have to go get a full-time job. And I would love to quit Longhorn. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. I would love to quit the restaurant I'm serving at right now. Even just after learning over the past couple of days what I can be doing as a Beachbody coach, going into work now just seems so mundane. And I'm basically doing the opposite of what I want to be doing, which is helping people lose weight. And here I am serving food, and obviously it's not my fault. It's people make their own choices, but here I am serving this really unhealthy, horrible food that has tons, like, it has an insane amount of calories in it. You don't even want to see the nutrition booklet in a lot of the foods that are on our menu. And just, knowing that I'm serving people this, and like I'm helping the obesity epidemic instead of ending the trend. And so the day that I can walk out of the restaurant business forever and join this business that's bettering people's lives is going to be a really happy day for me. And I hope and pray that it comes quicker than not. And I know that not everyone becomes super successful, but if I have it in my mind that this is going to be my career, that this is going to be what I do, maybe not for the rest of my life, but at least for the next several years, I just feel like the sky's the limit. And I don't know, I think I can do it. I know I can do it. And I love, the internet marketing thing. Like, we had this girl come into one of my classes, advertising class, and she's a PR rep. And so basically her whole job is, marketing on Facebook and how to do that, and using other social media. And, when she's describing her job, it's like, that is what I want to do. And that was many months ago. And now here I am, like, facing this opportunity that's amazing to be able to help people make money at it and stay at home and do the things that I want to be able to do it. Like, I want to be able to be on social media and, just to affect change in like that way, where you can, you're going to get clients underneath you, and then they're going to become coaches, and then they're going to get people, and then they, it's just like this endless possibilities, that you can have with this structure and this company. And I am just like so excited for the future. And